Yeah, good morning, Standard 5. We are doing chapter 3, the skeletal and muscular system. In the last class, we are studying on the skeletal system. We have come to an end about the skeletal system. Today, we will just have a brief summary of the skeletal system and the muscular system. Now, some children had called up saying that the first and the second chapter have not been taught. It will be taught later on. They are very easy chapters which you can do on your own. The third and the fourth chapter will be taught first, and then the first and second chapter. So do not, create a havoc. Do what is taught. Your duty is to study what is being taught. We are doing chapter 3 and chapter 4 because these are very important chapters, and these have to be understood by the students. A lot of memorization has to be done. So these are taught in advance, and then later on, once 3 and 4 is taught, then 1 and 2 will be taught. Now, the skeletal system. We had done just a brief reminder of what we have done. First, we have done about the 3 functions of skeletal system. We have studied the skeletal system gives a structure to the body, a shape to the body. The first function. Second, it protects all the internal vital parts of the body. Your liver, your heart, all this is protected by the skeletal system. The spinal cord, the brain, everything is protected by the skeletal system. And third, it helps you to stand erect. So these are the 3 functions. Once again, first, it gives shape to the body, like we have 2 limbs, 4 limbs, 2 hind limbs or upper and lower limbs, you can say. We have a thoracic region, we have a head. All the structure what we are having, it is because of the skeletal system. So first function is, it gives a shape to the body. Second, it protects all the internal organs. The brain is a very sensitive area. If you get an injury to the brain, it can be devastating. So the skull protects you from getting an injury to the brain. In the same way, your eye is inside the socket of the eye. So if you get a hit, the bone here prevents your eye from getting injured. Your heart is there in the center, slightly towards the left. It is between the 2 lungs, the heart and all. Here it is protected by the rib cage. You have the sternum, you have 12 pairs of ribs. We have done it in the previous class. So all this is protecting the lungs, the heart, the liver. All this is protected by the skeletal system. So first is, it gives shape to the body. Second, it protects all the internal organs. Third, it helps you to stand erect, to sit straight. Now these are the 3 functions. Then we are studying when a baby is born. There are around 300 bones. When the child grows up, many of the bones fuse. And finally, an adult human being has 206 bones. A brief, repetition of what we had studied earlier. 8 bones are there in the skull. 8 bones, 8 flat bones. 14 on the face. So 8 plus 14, 22. The lower back from the spinal cord. Here you have the spinal cord going till here, and it's protected by the vertebral column. They are C-shaped bones. So C-shaped bones, if you feel it, you can touch. Okay, you can touch and feel it. The C-shaped bones, there are 33 bones. Then you have your clavicle or the collarbone. You can see a bone here on both sides. It's near your collar, so it's called collarbone or clavicle. Then you have got 12 pairs of ribs. In the center you have the sternum, breastbone. That is also called sternum. In the hand we studied, we have 30 bones. 1 bone here called humerus, 2 bones here, ulna and radius, 8 bones here called carpals, 5 bones here, metacarpals, to each of the 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bones here called metacarpals, and in the fingers, 3 bones in each finger. 3 4s are 12, and 2 bones on the thumb. So 14. So 14 plus 5, 19 plus 8, 27 plus 2, 29 plus 1, 30. Now, ribs, 12 pairs are there. 7 ribs are rising from the sternum. They are called 2 ribs. From the 7th rib, you will have the 8th, 9th and 10th rib. They are called false ribs. You can feel the ribs here. You can feel the ribs. Okay. And then 2 ribs are from the vertebral column. They are called floating ribs. So 12 pairs of ribs. 12 on this side, 12 on this side. Now, in the leg, we have the longest and the strongest bone here. It is called femur. It's also called thigh bone. These are your thighs. And here you have the thigh bone or the femur. This portion you have 2 bones called tibia and fibula. Here you have